Bon Appétit, Your Majesty EP10 The King's Sword vs Yeon Ji-young's Love. Jade Ring Proposal and the Ultimate Kiss. Bon Appétit, Your Majesty, Episode 10 was a legendary episode where the protagonists faced their most intense crisis and experienced their sweetest romance, a dramatic turning point. Yeon Ji-young was wrongly imprisoned, and Lee Hyun exploded in a frenzy to protect his love. Amidst all this chaos, the moving Jade Ring Proposal was born. In today's video, we'll dive deep into Lee Hyun's inner conflict, symbolizing his frenzy, Kang Mok-ju's ruthless plot, and Yeon Ji-young's sincerity that stopped a tyrant. Let's start the episode 10 analysis right away. 1. Major events and development: prison crisis and the king's frenzy. 1. Framed for poisoning, the height of palace intrigue. Following the shocking events of the episode 9 ending, Yeon Ji-young is confined to the prison, facing the extreme crisis of being framed for the attempted murder of Prince Jin-myung-dae-gun. This was a meticulous and ruthless plot orchestrated by Kang Mok-ju to eliminate Ji-young and escalate the chaos in the royal court. The tension peaked when the Queen Dowager Yeon declared she would personally interrogate Ji-young. 2. Lee Hyun's frenzy and Yeon Ji-young's plea. Iconic scene. Seeing his beloved Yeon Ji-young suffering unjustly, Prince Lee Hyun explodes, drawing his sword against the Queen Dowager Yeon. This scene symbolized the violent internal conflict between the tyrant's destiny and human Lee Hyun's instinct. However, inside the prison, a frail Yeon Ji-young calms Lee Hyun, begging him to not become a tyrant. This was the critical moment where love and trust stopped the frenzy, foreshadowing that Lee Hyun would reject the path of the tyrant and grow into a righteous king. 3. Tracking the poison. Oh Ryong-ji and ginseng. Lee Hyun and Yeon Ji-young worked together to uncover the truth behind the poisoning. They successfully reveal that the deadly poison was created by the combination of Oh Ryong-ji dried flying squirrel feces, medicine and ginseng, moving closer to identifying the real culprit. However, Kang Mok-ju kills the key witness, court lady Chu Wal, with a hairpin in a desperate attempt to cover her tracks, showing her ruthless willingness to sacrifice anyone for power. 2. Character psychology and climax. The Jade Ring Proposal. 1. Lee Hyun's devotion and awakening. Lee Hyun proves Ji-young's innocence and presents her with a jade ring, making a heartfelt proposal. This was not just a romantic gesture, it was a moment where they confirmed their love and trust and promised their future amidst absolute crisis. Lee Hyun's confession, "Please be my consort," and the deep kiss that followed were the climax of episode 10. They transcend the boundaries of tyrant and chef to become fated companions in love. 2. The shadow of Jin-myung-dae-gun. The start of a new crisis. Just as their romance reaches its peak, Jin-myung-dae-gun casts a darker shadow over the palace, plotting a new conspiracy to corner Lee Hyun. Episode 10 ends by highlighting the historical records of Lee Hyun's family as tyrants, hinting that a far greater political crisis and catastrophe is imminent. 3. Narrative structure and theme. Love changes history. 1. The turning point to a righteous king. Lee Hyun's decision to sheath his sword after Ji-young's plea and his subsequent quest to save her mark the decisive turning point where he rejects the tyrant's destiny and grows into a righteous king. The narrative emphasizes that his love for Ji-young is the catalyst for his internal growth. 2. The political significance of romance. The love between Lee Hyun and Yeon Ji-young is more than a personal emotion. It holds the political significance of correcting palace intrigue in the history of the tyrant. The Jade Ring Proposal becomes a fated promise that will help them overcome Jin-myung-dae-gun's subsequent rebellion and crisis. 4. Episode evaluation and review points. Episode evaluation. Episode 10 was a perfectly executed blend of extreme tension, explosive romance, and detailed political maneuvering. Lee Hyun's frenzy, Ji-young's plea, and the iconic proposal scene are considered the most memorable iconic moments of the entire drama. Review score: my heart stopped when Lee Hyun drew his sword. But Ji-young's plea, "Don't become a tyrant," stopping the king's frenzy, brought tears to my eyes. The Jade Ring Proposal was the ultimate romantic climax. Now, the anticipation is huge for how their love will counter Jin-myung-dae-gun's larger conspiracy. Do you predict Lee Hyun will be able to shake off the shadow of the tyrant and stop Jin-myung-dae-gun's new plot? And will Yeon Ji-young's love, confirmed by the Jade Ring, be enough to prevent the palace catastrophe? Share your sharp predictions in the comments below. Don't miss our review of episode 11 next week. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll be back with more fascinating analysis next time. Thank you.